Hi guys, all right, this is the bonus. I don't know who I'm channeling every time I do this, but apparently I reach somebody and you guys seem to like it, so I do really like this. And let's get started. I really feel like somebody has Aries placements, but it doesn't have to be you. It could be somebody you're dealing with, but I'm feeling heavy Aries right now and then at the energy. Which is one of the signs that I do really like reading for. There are certain signs, guys, I don't dislike reading for anybody, but certain signs do make me feel kind of like energized or like more on point. And Aries is one of those signs that I just feel like when I read for them, it's just easy for me. All right, so for whoever I'm channeling, what do they need to know right now? What messages do we have? Whoever it is that I'm channeling. You have a pit in your stomach right now. I'm seeing mums, like the flower. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, so you're being judged heavily right now. This could be family members, friends, coworkers, doesn't matter, but you are, you're feeling like stuck in a corner. Regardless of, you know, what you do day to day, you have these people that are constantly on your case or talking behind your back or causing you to kind of shut down, close up, feel uncomfortable in your own space. And I don't really feel like you have a lot of options. So it's not one of those things you can walk away from very easily. I saw that too. Somebody could have a deformity. This does not have to be you. It could be somebody and even in your energy, but I'm seeing a deformity. Okay, we have somebody here who's going to confess feelings for you in divine timing. Regardless of if you're in a relationship or not, there is some sort of confession coming. And I do see rejection. So whoever this is that, pours their heart out to you, I see you just turning them down. You have more on your plate than this person's probably aware of, and you really don't have time for this. Even it doesn't matter if you're in a relationship or not. You don't have time for this, period, okay? There's a lot going on in your life, and your focus is pretty you're really driven towards one direction, okay? Really, really driven. And you're also taking an idea out of somebody's playbook, like an old relative, I would say, whether they're alive or not. I see that you're like, oh, I remember when great aunt Gladys did this, and I'm gonna do it her way because if she succeeded, that sort of thing. And I'm seeing a key be relevant as well. Moving forward with a manifestation. This manifestation could be for people that are judging you, like I said, these people that are causing you some sort of judgment and hostility, perhaps. At least one of them will see some sort of karma from this, okay, where not necessarily that they're going to be judged back, but they're going to learn some sort of lesson from this. And if this is within the workplace, it does look like you're probably looking for new alternatives so that you don't have to put up with this anymore. Of course, if this is a family sort of thing, it does look like you could be considering some sort of move and or travel. Just anticipate somebody fighting with you over that, because somebody's going to try to persuade you not to do any of this, and you should. You definitely should. You can't even trust somebody who's extremely close to you, and you know that. And I don't think you say anything to them because at some point you really believed in this person. At some point you really thought this person was on your side, especially if it was a family member, and you're feeling very defeated by this. But again, not bringing it up. I see you coming into some sort of income. It looks new. Looks like whether it's a sale of a house and investment that blows up. Retirement, I guess, for some of you, though it doesn't look like retirement. Or it could even be an inheritance of some sort. But the financial part that brings you stability is what's going to help you move forward, because at some point you have to get away from this negative energy. How are you supposed to succeed in life if you're just constantly being beat down, right? So you could be hearing about a house fire. It's not yours, but you will be hearing about a house fire. Hopefully not somebody who's close to you. Somebody who is close to you, however, who has been extremely ill, is going to perk up for a while. I think this is a terminal illness personally, so I don't think they're going to maybe perk up forever, but it does look like they're going through some sort of healing situation, which would be good for you. And I see you bringing them something. Could be even working when you make this move, whether it's within a company or a physical move. It does look like it's going to be at a great distance, so it's not down the street. Okay. Somebody here has a spiritual connection to you. I don't know if you know who this person is yet. This could be coming in the future, but it's a very intense spiritual connection. It does not have to be romantic. You may even second guess it. Oh, I see why you second guess it. I don't know where you are on this timeline, because I don't think this has happened yet, but for those of you that resonate with this, the reason why you hesitate is because I believe this person was already involved when you meet them, or they already have like a something they should be doing outside of you, or someone they should be doing outside of you, and so that's kind of like the dilemma you may be having. Their person will feel, severe rejection. And I'm seeing lots of nightmares. This new investment, especially if it's a person, I don't know, maybe it's a new best friend, maybe it's a new business partner, but that's going to be your 10 of Cups. It is. Heavy on the earth sign. Somebody you truly do value, and they value you back, so that's interesting. And I believe they have family members that are in jail. They do. Okay. You have a wish fulfillment here to meet a soulmate, which you will. Same person I was just speaking of. You also have somebody here who's heartbroken because you don't want to reconcile with them. You see them as a super negative person. Does not have to be romantic, and it doesn't even look romantic, okay? But it's somebody who always relied on you, expected you to do everything for them, and they're quite put off that you're not falling for their antics anymore, and that you have put up new boundaries. You've gotten that heavy load off your shoulders, and you don't plan on going back, and I do feel like that conversation will be had, and with a sharp tone, no less. They may ghost or go into hiding after that conversation. You may have regret over the way you talk to this person, just because maybe you never did before. Maybe you just are an empathetic person, like it hurts to shit on people, right? I have the worst guilty conscience, guys. It doesn't matter. You could do the worst thing to me. If I cuss you out, I'm going to hate myself for the next 6 months. It's awful. I actually hate that about myself. But I see that's kind of what you're going through. Some of you are changing the way you look in the future as well. Not some of you. Whoever this is changing the way you look in the future. It's almost like on a whim, you're going to be like, I'm feeling pretty good. I've got good emotional support right now. I've got direction, whether I'm meeting my goals or not. I have direction. And what the hell? I'm going to go and color my hair, cut all my hair off, or I'm going to go change my style. I'm going to lose 50 pounds, something like that. And you're going to like it. Like a very sassy sort of disposition going forward, which I like. Feeling very passionate about the direction you're taking, especially financially. although it does look like you're feeling okay once you meet this person emotionally, you still have somebody in the back of your head that had always put you down, always said something very negative to you, and it haunts you. It's something you're going to have to seek therapy for or go through some sort of healing process with, because no matter how good you do in the future, you're going to beat yourself down just because of this other person's words. And you are going to have to find a way to get through that. If this is a romance that you find, you guys are going to end up together, whether it's living together, whether that's being engaged, whatever the case, okay? And it says in divine timing. I do see a move you two are taking together as well. So I have a feeling for most of you this is a romance. For those of you that are like, no, I would never get in a romance, then this is not going to resonate with you. All right, guys, that's it. I'm going to, you guys gave me so many ideas for bonuses, so I will try to get up one more before I go pick up my boys. If not, expect some tomorrow.